What am I flying today, you may ask? Well, it's another robcarrich design. Well, model. I'm already smiling. It is a high-level reconnaissance aircraft used during World War II, towards the end of World War II, for taking photos. And the ticker tape was just telling me that one flew from Hong Kong, and that flew at 51,500 feet up in the sky there. Right high up there where I'm looking just now. 51,500 feet for a Spitfire. Wow. So this is her. This is well, I think it's still flying. It was flying a few years ago, that's for sure. Mr. Carrick has done a marvellous job once again. Absolutely brilliant insides. And a cunning mix of old and new. We won't be using that, hopefully, because that's the fire button. Well, let's have a look outside. So that's the old RAF designation, PS853. I can't remember what it is. I think it's... Is it GRRPN or something like that? So this edition of the Spitfire is quite late in the series. It's Mark 19 X1X. And it's a Griffin engine, not a Merlin engine, which is a slightly different sound. But as you can see, this one's purely for speed, just for getting up high with the supercharger. Now, I don't know what the lights are for. That's interesting. That's obviously where the camera went, but I've no idea what the lights are for. Very interesting. I'll have to look that up and try and find out. If I can, I'll put that in post. So let's see what is and isn't clickable. Make sure my head's in the right place first. I know these are already because I messed with them, so they work fine. Radiator flaps, closed and open. Okay. Ah, we've got a canopy switch. Great. Ah, the camera controls. Brilliant. Nice. I don't know whether out is on or in is on. Fuel is on. Everything's ready to go. Batteries on, got voltages. Where is this? Why isn't it? What? I thought they were the start buttons. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Goddamn brakes are off. Right. Okay, so foot brakes are on and power brake is off. Well, that was nice and easy. So in is on. So fuel is on and pitot is on, I guess, even though fuel on is over there. I've no idea what that is. Must be some maybe the fuel pump. So undercarriage is down. That's good. Fuel's at pressure. Let's go for it. Oh, this is Benson RAF base where it originally flew from World War II.
Benson Ground Fire 1 request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Fire 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 19er via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 127.15 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er via taxiway Alpha Fire 1.
If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm not very good with tail draggers. I have a thing with landing them. It involves flames and explosions. And one of the reasons is that they were really terrible design. Like, we need to slow down a bit now, so if I hit the brakes, we're just nosediving and pancake, and that's terrible. The rim and walls pilots used to open the canopy and it's hang out one of the sides. Well, that sort of works. Look, all these Spitfires here, it's amazing. That's one of the problems with the game, is that the sim, it makes you spawn loads, well, it spawns loads of aircraft similar to the ones that are in your lists. So whatever you've got enabled, it'll just make more of them. So currently we've got 4 Spitfires here. I have no idea, no idea where the stop line is. There's a runway, so let's swerve a bit and see if we. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the marker. That's good.
Benson Tower Fire 1 ready for straight out departure at runway 19er.
Fire 1 wind 260 at 11. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er Fire 1.
So clear right and clear left. What? Why are we on this runway when it seems to be a what? Strong tailwind. That's not good. That's full rudder and I'm not turning left. Oh, that's not good at all. That is a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? Let's face it.
Fire 1 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Benson Tower, Fire 1 frequency change. Benson approach Fire 1 is type 1 miles northwest of Echo Golf Golf Oscar 2,800 feet. Request flight
So do
following.
left-hand circuit.
Fire 1 Benson approach. Squawk 4556.
Squawk 4556 Fire 1.
Fire 1 radar contact 1 mile southwest of Echo Golf Golf Oscar 3,100 feet. QNH 29er.80.
Roger, Fire 1.
Yeah, handles really well. Trims quite easily. It's just unfortunate for this poor aircraft, I've got to try and land it now.
Benson Tower, Fire 1 3 miles south 4,200 feet to land.
Fire 1 Benson Tower. QNH 29er.80 wind 260 at 11. Make straight in runway 01.
Make straight in runway 01 Fire 1. Benson Tower, Fire 1 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Fire 1 airport is 9 o'clock 1 mile.
Yeah, so I'm just mimicking the left-hand circuit. I'm going to turn in a sec.
Fire 1 wind 260 at 11. Cleared to land runway 01.
Clear to land runway 01, fire 1.
That is very breezy today. That's not good.
Fire 1 contact ground on 121.8.
121.8, fire 1. Goodbye.
Yeah, so the only problem is that there's some sort of strange transition between rudder transitioning to, I guess, wheel controls, and because it's a tail dragger, that shouldn't happen until the tail's on the ground, but it seems to be happening while it's not in the ground. That's probably that's almost definitely a sim issue rather than a model issue.
Benson ground, fire 1 taxi to parking.
Fire 1 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Bzzz. Yeah. You might want to take your health and safety a bit more into consideration, my friend. I guess it's because it's treating the tail wheel like a nose wheel. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, once again, Mr. Carrick, I'm going to have to give you 10 out of 10 for that one. That's a beautiful little aircraft. Really well modelled. Flies really well. Does what it says. And I crashed without landing. I landed without crashing. It crashed without landing. Yeah, that's really, really bizarre. Normally I just explode. Did bounce a couple of times. But it was a strong crosswind and I couldn't really keep it the way I wanted it to be pointing, but that's a shame. Turning it off, let's see if we can turn it off. So I guess all we should have to do for that is turn the fuel off. There we go. Stopped. Beautiful aircraft. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's not too good. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Brilliant.